Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Larry and today I am in Jenifa Gardens right here in Ibeju Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. Smart investors, this is Jenifa Garden 1.0 and we have 2.0 not far from here, less than 2 minutes drive from this particular location. We'll be going to see the current update on that particular project also. But before we do all that, smart investors, if you're new to my channel, this is the right time to hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification button so you don't miss out on our future updates. Also remember, in Jenifa Garden we have a 450 square meters and a 300 square meters. Now this is strictly residential lands. Now the 300 square meters is fast selling and the 450 square meters is fast selling. Also smart investors, Jenifa Garden is less than 3 minutes drive from the popular coastal road. Okay, so viewers, this is just directly adjacent the Elekon road and also not far from the coastal road. So if you're looking at owning a land very close to the coastal road, this is also the best place to come and buy a land. Smart investors, the title here is A Sea of Gold. So both the 1.0 and the 2.0 are covered with A Sea of Gold. I'm going to turn this camera and show you the current update on this particular project. So sit tight, enjoy the rest of this video. See you after that. Welcome back viewers. So this is the Elekon Expressway. So the good thing about the Elekon Expressway is the government is actually dualizing this road. So almost at the completion stage of the dualization, you can see the coastal road is, like I said, just less than 3 minutes drive from here. The Jenifa 2.0 is less than 2 minutes from here. This is the signage for the 2.0. Now this is the 1.0 viewers. You can see the signage and also the gatehouse is almost at the completion stage. So for the 300 square meters here, the price is 40 million, all inclusive of some filling of the estate and also the documentation. But the developmental fee is yet to be determined, so that fee will be paid in the future. So remember, the price of the land is covered with the 40 million for the 300 square meters, the cost of some filling and also the documentation. So those are what the 300 square meters price is covering. Also for the 450 square meters is sold for 55 million naira and the price is covered for both the price of the land, price of some filling and documentation. So the developmental fee for this estate is yet to be determined. We are not also far from the Elekon junction leading to the Lekki Expressway. So one good thing about this estate is the fact that you can navigate from here to Lekki Expressway or you can navigate here to the coastal road. So this has made Jenifa Garden rightly positioned in a strategic location. So if you are looking at connecting to Lekki Expressway or connecting to the coastal road, Jenifa Garden, either the 1.0 or the 2.0 is your best bet. So most people have been asking, Larry, what is the difference between 1.0 and 2.0? The difference is just the size of the estate. So the 1.0 is more like a small estate while the 2.0 is bigger. Okay, so but both of them are just close by. In fact, it is a walkable distance. And the good thing also is, if you want the developer to allocate your land here, you can get that. If you want it to be allocated in 2.0, we also can do that. Currently, like I say, on site you can see we are still working on the gatehouse and very soon the gatehouse will be completed. Now smart investors, we've seen Jenifa 1.0. It is time for us to go to the 2.0 and see the 2.0. Now also I have a lot of video on this project. Smart investors, I have a video that shows the distance from Elekon junction coming from the Lekki Expressway down to this location and also from this location to the coastal road. Kindly watch that video. It's going to help you understand the distance between the two estates, which is 1.0 and 2.0, and also the distance between the Jenifa Garden to the coastal road and also Jenifa Garden to Elekon junction. Smart investors, that video will help you understand the perfect location of this estate. So if you are yet to watch that video, this is the best time. Send me a message on WhatsApp so that I can share that link with you for you to have an idea on what this place looks like. Smart investors, so let's go to the 2.0 to see what is happening there. Okay, welcome back viewers. So this is Jenifa 2.0. Okay, so for the gatehouse, when we get close I'll show you. We've actually started painting it. We are here to fix the gates and the windows, but we've painted it. Now this is the Elekon road. Okay, now look at Jenifa 1.0 that we just left. You can see the signage there. So you can see trucks here coming with sands. So these trucks are the trucks that will be sand filling the Eleko road for the major work currently going on here. The coastal road is less than 1 minute drive from here. Let me show you. The president came here last 2 or 3 weeks for the commissioning of the road. So this is the road here, and look at let me show you. You can see his banners. So this is where he came for the commissioning. Okay, and I just want to show you how close we are to the coastal road. So that's where the coastal road, that banner you saw of the president is where the coastal road is. So the coastal road is just 1 minute drive from here. Okay, so let's go and see what has happened so far in Jenifa Gardens 2.0. So viewers, remember, you have the opportunity to choose either this 2.0 or the 1.0 we just saw. Also, smart investors, remember I said I have couples of videos where I drove from the Eleko junction, from the Lekki expressway down to this estate, and also from this estate to the coastal road. So kindly go to my channel or send me a message on WhatsApp so I can share that link with you. Also, I have a video of a drone view of this particular environment. If you also want to see that, send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll share that with you. Don't forget, we have 300 square meters here, residential plots, currently selling for 40 million. It is inclusive of the cost of the land, cost of sand filling, and also cost of documentation. While we have 450 square meters selling for 55 million, inclusive of cost of the land, inclusive of cost of documentation, and also cost of sand filling. We'll be sand filling both the 1.0 and the 2.0. The work is currently going on right now. Viewers, let me show you. So all this place will be cleared in future when we start moving. We'll clear all this place and make a proper road. Okay, you can see the gates house. The lightings has been installed. We are still painting it, but the gates and the windows are yet to be installed properly. Okay, so very soon we'll be done with that. So inside we are still sand filling. Inside we'll go and see what we are currently doing inside. Don't forget, this is still one of the best places to buy your residential plots. Smart investors, I kid you not. This developer, we already know what they've done in the time past. We know the Amen Estate Phase 1, we know Amen Estate Phase 2, we also know Amen Estate Phase 3, and we know Terra Estate. Smart investors, one thing that will make this estate stand out, which is Jenifa Gardens, either the 1.0 or 2.0, is the fact that you are just 1 minute drive away to the coastal road. So if you want to navigate from this estate down to Victoria Island, you are just 1 minute away to the coastal road. Also, if you want to navigate to the Lekki expressway, you are less than 5 minutes drive away. You can see how good this estate is strategically located. And smart investors, this is still one of the best estates to buy. For the 450 square meters, you can actually comfortably build a duplex, even the 300 square meters. So I have prospects who ask me, Larry, are you sure I can build a duplex on either the 300 or 450 square meters? Yes, smart investors, you can build either a duplex in both the 300 square meters or the 450 square meters. Also, if you want to have a larger plot, you can actually go for 300 square meters, making 600 square meters. If you also want to have a bigger square, you can buy 450 square meters, making a 900 square meters. Smart investors, this is still one of the best places to own your residential land. Okay, so let's go forward and see what they've done so far. Let's continue. So don't forget, we have a sea of O covered on both the 1.0 and 2.0, so making this estate safe for your investments. Now we have lots of clients who have actually gotten plots, not just one plot. And if you have been following my channel, one thing I advise people is, if you have the resources, this is one of the best places to buy as many plots as possible. Now you can see this is some of our dredging materials on site here. Don't forget, we are sand filling here, so we have a dredger that is bringing in sands from, there's a water not far from us, from the water into this place. So we have a dredger here. I think they're trying to work on part of the machine, you can see. So the rest assured that we are giving you a quality estate. In fact, since this estate was launched up till today, we've been sampling these places. Okay, so if you watch closely, you notice that a lot of sampling has been done right on this estate. So you can see so they've covered a lot of places here. So we've sampled all these places. We are still sampling. Work is still going on. They are still sampling. We'll all sample all these places. So viewers, I mean, this is still the best time to buy either the 300 square meters, the 450 square meters, or you buy 2 plots of each. Smart investors, one thing I advise people is, if you have the resources, you can buy from the 1.0 and the 2.0. This is real estate in Lagos, and you know what this lands will cost in the nearest future. Imagine when the coastal road will be completed. Imagine how much this place will be cost. Smart investors, don't sleep out on this. So let's just walk forward and see the current development going on in front. There's the dredging machine, a dredging pipe in front there. Let's see what they are currently doing. So we have the dredging machine somewhere inside there. Let me zoom in if you can see that. Okay, this is it. So it's bringing the sands down here. Also, we have payment plan here for up to 12 months. So if you want to spread the payment across 12 months, the opportunity is there. If you want to spread across 6 months, the opportunity is there. The initial deposit for the 300 square meters is 3 million, while for the 450 square meters, the initial deposit is 4 million, and you can spread across the remaining months. This is a lovely location, and you already know what the developers of Amen Estate is capable of doing. Also, smart investors, I tell people, you are not far from the beach. Okay, the Atlantic Ocean is not far from us here, so we are not far from the beach. So you can see those houses there. So that is a community not far from us here, and we have residents living around here. So we have the beach not far from us here. So if you are living here, you can actually stroll from your home to the beach. Smart investors, if you watch my area view, you will see all that. You can see work is still going on. You can see the machine pumping in sands inside our estate. We have been sampling this estate since the developer launched this estate early this year. That was since January. We've not stopped sampling here. Smart investors, you can see workers on site sampling here. So the developer is actually putting a lot of resources and energy in developing the Jenifa Garden. And one thing I tell people is, imagine what this developer is going to sell here in the nearest future when they finish this infrastructure they are doing here. Smart investors, now you can see the 300 square meters sold for 40 million naira. In the next 6 months, this 300 square meters might be going times 2, and the 450 square meters might also be going times 2. The 55 million naira might be times 2 of that, which is making what? 110 million naira in the next 6 months. In the next 6 months, smart investors, I kid you not, you already know what real estate market is in Lagos, Nigeria. So if you have the resources, this is the best time to buy. And this estate is covered with a sea of O. That is the most interesting part of this estate. Viewers, I mean, a developer who launched an estate since January and up till now has been sampling here. You can see what they've done, or rather they've achieved since January. Is this not amazing? Smart investors, this is still the best time for you to come and hurry up and secure your plot. If you have the resources, I kid you not, buy as many plots as possible. You can start your real estate business by buying and reselling lands. You can start by building houses and reselling. You already know that Amen Estate developers are developers that will not abandon projects. So you are rest assured that this estate is going to stand out along this axis. And to be honest, you know, in the Eleko axis, coming from Lekki Expressway down to Coastal Road Junction, there is no other estates around here apart from the Amen Estate Phase 1, which is the first residential estate in Ibeju Lekki, owned by the same developer. Now they are launching Jenifa Gardens, which is already coming up gradually. They own the Amen Estate Phase 2, which is also the second residential estate in Ibeju Lekki. Now the Jenifa Gardens is coming up. So tell me, are you not seeing that this developer is trying to dominate here, and they are coming with some great strategy. So if you have the resources, I kid you not, this is the best place to pump in your money. You already saw the success of MNS's phase 1. So imagine what Jenifa Gardens is going to look like. Imagine the investor who bought as many plots as possible here. Imagine what that investor will be making in the nearest future. For those smart investors who bought 2, 3, 4 units of MNSA phase 1, imagine how much that houses is worth today. So this is your opportunity to jump into this project. Buy as many plots as possible. If you have the resources, don't just stop in buying one. Buy acres, buy hectares. Come and invest now that you see this developer doing this development, because in the nearest future this lands will be over 100 million plus. So don't sleep out on that. Welcome back, viewers. This brings to the end of this video update, and I believe you enjoyed what you saw right here in Jenifa Garden 1.0 and 2.0. Remember, these lands are fast selling out, and we have 300 square meters, we have 450 square meters. This is the best time to jump into this project. Smart investors, don't also forget that we have payment plan for up to 12 good months in this particular project. Initial deposit for the 300 square meters is a 3 million, and you spread the remaining balance across 12 months. For the 450 square meters, initial deposit is 4 million, and you can spread the balance across 12 months. My name is Larry, and I'll be signing out. Thank you for watching this video, and